Yo, what's good, fam? The internet is straight up on fire right now. Like, fans everywhere are in complete shock and disbelief over what just went down inside King Von's legendary OTF circle. This ain't no ordinary beef or petty social media clapback, nah. This is deep, this is personal, and trust me, it's about way more than just rap or street cred. We're talking about secret deals, crazy betrayals, and loyalty being tested at the highest level. The streets have been buzzing for weeks, but today, the rumors exploded into full-blown chaos, tearing apart one of the most iconic rap crews in Chicago history. People are asking, who really betrayed Von's legacy? Who's cashing in on the power play? And how did money and fame rip apart a brotherhood that looked unbreakable? But yo, here's the kicker. This ain't just about the obvious suspects. Behind the scenes, there's a secret deal, a move so sneaky and cold that it caught everyone off guard. And the fallout? Let's just say the family was left divided. Friendships shattered, and the streets haven't been the same since. I'm talking about emotional explosions, harsh accusations, and the kind of drama that's usually saved for reality TV. But this, it's raw, it's real, and it's happening right here, right now. And trust me, you don't want to miss a second of this, so buckle up. Hit that like button and get ready for the wildest ride inside the OTF Split the Secret deal. The betrayals and the street war that's shaking rap culture to its core. Let's dive in. The story starts where the lights are dim, but the tension is sky high. From the jump, whispers were swirling around Chicago's streets, the place King Von built his empire. But behind the scenes, something dark was brewing in OTF, the crew that had been King Von's backbone. What started as brotherhood, loyalty, and money was quickly turning into a powder keg ready to blow. Sources close to the circle told us that what looked like tight-knit family was actually cracking from the inside. And no one wanted to admit the truth just yet. It all kicked off right after King Von's tragic death. The streets were still mourning, but the power vacuum he left was massive. Loyalties that once seemed unbreakable started shifting. The guys who swore they'd ride for Von forever began eyeing each other with suspicion. Whispers of secret deals and betrayal spreading faster than a wildfire. Fans who loved the group's unity were stunned. How could this happen to Von's own crew? One source told us it wasn't just about money, it was about control. After Von died, everyone wanted to be the one running OTF, calling shots. But some dudes weren't playing fair. Rumors started that the inner circle was divided between two camps, one loyal to Von's memory, and the other chasing power, even if it meant stabbing their own brothers in the back. And then came the whispers about a secret deal. Nobody knew exactly what it was at first, but the streets were buzzing. Some said it involved a major record label trying to poach key OTF members for a solo deal. Others said it was about drug money moving through new channels, with some members cutting off the others without any explanation. It was like a knife in the back, a close insider said. Some of the dudes sold out their own blood for a bag. No loyalty left. Emotions ran high during this time. Imagine being in a crew that lost its leader and then seeing the brothers you trusted acting like enemies overnight. Fights broke out behind closed doors. Text messages leaked showing heated arguments. "How could you do this to me?" One member yelled at another in a now viral chat screenshot. The family was left divided, the bonds torn apart like never before. As the drama unfolded, social media exploded. Hashtags like #OTFBetrayal and #VonLegacy started trending. Fans took sides, creating chaos in comment sections and Twitter threads. Some blamed the new guys for disrespecting Von's name. Others claimed it was just business and everyone had to move on. Viral clips of arguments leaked on YouTube, showing raw footage of heated face-offs between OTF members. Fans were shocked, watching what felt like a slow-motion implosion of their favorite crew. The real shocker came when a former OTF member, who had mysteriously disappeared after Von's death, suddenly resurfaced with explosive claims. In a now-deleted video, he accused the new leadership of betraying the crew's values and selling out Von's legacy for quick cash. "They don't care about the culture or the streets no more," he said, voice shaking with emotion. "It's all about the money, and they're willing to throw brothers under the bus to get it." This video sent the drama into overdrive, sparking even more rumors and heated debates online. But it didn't stop there. The conflict wasn't just about business and loyalty. It was personal. Old friendships turned sour, with brothers who grew up together now refusing to even speak. Family ties were tested when members' relatives got involved in the fallout, turning the drama into full-blown street wars. Rumors spread that some members were now rolling with opposing factions, igniting fears that what started as internal drama could spill over into real violence. Meanwhile, the industry was watching closely. Labels smelled opportunity in the chaos, ready to swoop in and snatch up talent who wanted out of the toxic environment. Insiders said some OTF members were already negotiating solo deals, trying to distance themselves from the mess. But the deeper they got, the more complicated it became, because walking away meant taking sides. And that wasn't something you did lightly in the streets. As the days turned into weeks, the drama only escalated. New leaks appeared, text messages, voice notes, even secret recordings where members were caught plotting moves against each other. It was like watching a soap opera, a fan said. One minute they're talking about loyalty. The next, they're exposing who's really got Von's back. Fans stayed glued to their screens, hungry for the next twist in the saga. The tension reached a boiling point when one of the most respected members of the crew publicly called out the betrayers in a fiery Instagram Live. He didn't name names, but made it clear the family was fractured beyond repair. "You can't claim loyalty and then stab your own people," he said, eyes blazing. "Von built this for all of us, not for a select few to take over and destroy it." The live went viral overnight, sparking even more debate and dividing fans into camps of who they believed. Amid all this chaos, rumors spiraled out of control. Conspiracy theories popped up. Some said Von's death was part of a bigger plot to take over OTF. Others claimed the drama was fueled by jealous outsiders trying to break the crew from the inside. Social media became a battleground where facts and fiction mixed so much it was hard to tell what was real. Anymore, one of the most shocking twists came when a previously quiet member suddenly dropped a diss track aimed at the fake brothers who betrayed Von's name. The song's lyrics were brutal and personal, calling out specific people and their fake loyalty. Fans lost it, sharing the track thousands of times and sparking new comment wars. The street vibes were raw, the energy electric. It was clear this wasn't just drama. It was a full-on war for OTF's soul. But the story doesn't end there. As some members doubled down on loyalty and honor, others dug in their heels, refusing to back down. It was like a battle royale, one insider said. No one wanted to lose face or power. The fallout from the secret deal split OTF into factions that seemed impossible to reconcile. The family that once stood united was now fractured, and the streets were left wondering what would happen next. This is where Part 1 ends, right at the moment when the family is torn apart, but the real war is just about to explode. The internet is still buzzing, fans can't get enough, and the questions keep piling up. Who really made the secret deal? How far will the betrayal go? And can OTF ever come back from this? Right after the family fractured, the streets started feeling the full impact. The fallout from the secret deal wasn't just whispers anymore. It was full-on drama playing out in front of everyone, with no signs of slowing down. The crew that was once tight-knit was now caught in a web of lies, backstabbing, and power grabs. And trust me, the streets were watching every move. Every text, every video, waiting for the next explosion. One of the most shocking developments came when a trusted OTF member, someone who had always been quiet and loyal, suddenly switched sides. This dude had been riding with Vaughn since day one. But after the secret deal leaked, he started distancing himself, even hinting on social media that not everyone is who they say they are. Fans exploded in speculation, tagging his old crew and demanding answers. In a now-deleted tweet, he said, "Sometimes the real snakes hide in the shadows, smiling to your face." That message alone caused a frenzy, sparking heated debates and even threats online. The drama wasn't just online, it was bleeding into real life too. Street sources confirmed there were late-night meetings in unknown spots, secret phone calls, and even rumored confrontations where tempers flared so badly. Some had to be broken up before things got physical. One insider spilled, "It was like watching a ticking time bomb. Everybody was on edge. Nobody trusted nobody. The atmosphere was toxic. The energy dangerous." Meanwhile, social media became a war zone. Fans flooded Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube with reactions. Some tried to play peacemaker, urging unity and respect for Vaughn's legacy, while others were straight up calling out those they thought sold out the family. Viral videos of fans arguing heatedly in comment sections, posting memes mocking the fake loyalty narrative, and creating parody diss tracks kept the drama trending day after day. Hashtags like #VaughnBetrayal and #OTFWars dominated the timeline. And even casual rap fans got caught up in the madness amid the chaos. One of the biggest plot twists dropped when a close friend of King Vaughn, someone considered almost family, revealed shocking new details about the secret deal. In a tearful, emotional interview, he claimed the deal wasn't just about money or power, it was about survival. After Vaughn passed, some guys realized they had to make moves to protect themselves, he said. But that meant cutting ties with brothers who weren't on the same page. This revelation added a whole new layer to the story. This wasn't just betrayal. It was desperation fueled by fear. This interview sent shockwaves through the community. Many fans sympathized, saying they understood why some had to make tough choices. Others, however, called it a weak excuse for betrayal. Loyalty isn't just about survival, it's about honor. One fan commented under the video, "You don't switch up your family when things get hard." The debate raged on, splitting opinions and deepening the divide. Then came the street drama. Reports started surfacing that rival crews were trying to take advantage of the OTF chaos, pushing their own agendas while OTF members were distracted by internal fights. The enemies were watching, waiting to strike, an insider told us. It was a dangerous time, and some brothers didn't realize how exposed they were. Fans feared the worst. Would the drama lead to more violence on the streets? Would Vaughn's legacy be drowned out by bloodshed? In the midst of this, some OTF members tried to calm the storm. A few posted heartfelt messages reminding fans of Vaughn's vision and the importance of sticking together. One member even dropped a surprise track, paying tribute to Vaughn while calling for peace within the crew. But the damage was already done. The wounds ran too deep, and many saw these gestures as too little. Too late, things took another wild turn when a leaked voice note hit the internet. ALLEGEDLY, capturing a heated conversation between two OTF members. The voices could be heard shouting over each other, accusations flying like bullets. "You sold us out. You never had our backs." The raw anger in their voices was unmistakable. Fans dissected every word, trying to figure out who is who and what this meant for the crew's future. As the drama spiraled, the online fan wars grew more intense. Entire YouTube comment sections turned into battlegrounds, with fans defending their favorite members and dragging others through the mud. Some went as far as calling for boycotts of new music, while others promised to support anyone who stayed true to Vaughn's memory. It was messy, chaotic, and addictive, exactly what the rap gossip world craved. But the story wasn't just about conflict. It was also about loyalty tested to the limit. Deep down, some members were still trying to hold the family together, struggling to find a way through the madness. In private texts leaked to us, one member wrote, "I don't want this beef. We gotta remember where we came from." That message showed the human side of the drama, brothers torn between loyalty to their fallen leader and the harsh realities of the game. Yet, the secret deal continued to cast a long shadow. More leaks hinted at money being funneled behind the scenes, deals being made without the whole crew's knowledge, and some members plotting solo careers while still pretending to be united. The double life was wearing on everyone, and it was only a matter of time before more skeletons came out of the closet. At this point, fans were desperate for clarity. Some turned to documentaries and interviews, hoping to piece together what really happened. Others just watched the drama unfold like a reality show, popcorn in hand, waiting for the next bombshell. The internet was... Right after that bombshell about the secret deal mastermind, the streets went wild. Who was this puppet master pulling the strings and turning brothers into enemies? The suspense was unbearable, and everyone was hungry for answers. The internet was buzzing non-stop, with fans spamming their timelines, begging for receipts and proof. It felt like a live soap opera unfolding in real time. And no one wanted to miss a single moment. The person named as the mastermind wasn't some outsider or a distant associate. It was someone deep inside OTF. A figure once seen as loyal and unshakable. This revelation flipped the narrative upside down, making fans question everything they thought they knew about loyalty and trust. The rumor started that this person orchestrated the secret deal to gain power, using money and manipulation to divide the crew. Many couldn't believe it, saying how could he do this to Von's family? This led to a series of public confrontations. Heated exchanges exploded on social media, with members calling each other out openly, no filters. "You're the real snake," one shouted in a viral Instagram story. "You betrayed Von's legacy for a quick bag," another replied in a scathing tweet. These back and forths fueled the drama and kept it trending. While fans ate up every second of the chaos, in the streets, tensions reached an all-time high. Sources reported secret meetings turning into shouting matches, with some members threatening to quit or even turn on each other. One insider told us, "The energy was so toxic, nobody knew who to trust anymore." The family was bleeding from every side. Rumors of physical altercations and near-fights circulated, though nothing officially confirmed. Fans felt the pain of the divide. Brothers who once rode together, now on the brink of war. Amid all this, the loyalists started rallying. A few respected members who refused to be dragged into the drama tried to bring some peace. They posted messages about honoring Von's memory and keeping the family intact. But their voices were drowned out by the louder, angrier ones shouting accusations and exposing secrets. It was clear that the damage was deep and healing wouldn't be easy. The drama also spilled into music. Diss tracks dropped like bombs, each one more personal and brutal than the last. The lyrics cut deep, revealing hidden betrayals and naming names without holding back. One particular track went viral overnight, with fans dissecting every line, trying to decode the cryptic references. The raw emotion in the verses showed how personal this feud had become. It wasn't just about business anymore. It was about pride, pain, and revenge, as the feud escalated. Some members disappeared from the public eye, fueling speculation. Were they stepping back to regroup, or were they hiding from the storm they helped create? Fans debated endlessly, analyzing every social media absence and cryptic post. Some believed these quiet moments were strategic, a way to come back stronger, while others feared it meant the crew was falling apart beyond repair. Then came, surprising move, a reconciliation attempt that shocked the community. Two key members, once bitter enemies, posted a joint video saying they wanted to put the past behind them for Vaughn and for the streets. The video went viral instantly, with fans celebrating what looked like a turning point. But just as quickly as hope rose, it was crushed when leaked messages surfaced showing that the peace talk was fake, a cover for more behind-the-scenes plotting. This betrayal cut deep. Fans felt played, and the divide grew even wider. The internet exploded with reactions, from disappointment to outright anger. Many said this was proof that OTF was doomed to self-destruct, that the loyalty was just a show for the cameras. The drama had become a cycle of hope and heartbreak, with no clear way out. Add to this the external pressure, rival crews and industry players watching from the sidelines, ready to swoop in and capitalize on OTF's chaos. The crew that once dominated Chicago's rap scene was now vulnerable, with enemies licking their lips. Insiders warned that this internal war could lead to real street violence, putting everyone at risk. Fans feared for their safety and for Vaughn's legacy, wondering if the drama would end in tragedy. Meanwhile, the media couldn't get enough. Interviews, podcasts, and YouTube channels dissected every detail, fueling the fire. Some hosts took sides, others played peacemaker, but all knew that this story was far from over. The rap news world thrived on this chaos, delivering non-stop coverage and keeping fans hooked. At the heart of it all was the question: could OTF survive? The family was more fractured than ever, with trust shattered and wounds still fresh. Some members were ready to walk away, others clinging to what was left of their brotherhood. It was a battle between past loyalty and present reality, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The internet was still on fire, fans still arguing, and the drama still unfolding. Every day brought new leaks, new accusations, and new hope for peace, but also new fears of destruction. The story of the secret deal that split OTF had become a cautionary tale about power, money, and loyalty in the rap game. Right as the crew seemed to be spiraling into chaos, something unexpected happened. A new player entered the scene, someone nobody saw coming. This person wasn't just another rapper or OTF member. They claimed to have inside info that would change everything about the secret deal and the drama surrounding King Von's circle. Fans held their breath, waiting to hear the truth, hoping this could be the moment to finally clear the smoke. This mysterious figure dropped a series of cryptic posts hinting at a massive cover-up. That the secret deal wasn't just about power or money, but tied to bigger moves involving labels, street politics, and even law enforcement. According to them, the deal was a trap designed to break OTA from the inside and weaken their influence both in music and on the streets. Fans were shook. This wasn't just petty beef anymore, it was something way deeper. The posts exploded on social media. Hashtags like #OTFExposed and #VonTruth started trending as people dissected every word, trying to connect dots and uncover what was really going on. The streets buzzed with theories. Was OTF being played by people they trusted? Was Von's legacy being used as a pawn in a bigger game? The suspense was thick, and the community was desperate for answers. Amid this new wave of revelations, old wounds reopened. The members already fractured by betrayal and secret deals now had to face the possibility that they'd been manipulated from the start. Arguments reignited. Trust was harder to find, and the question of loyalty became even more complicated. How do you fight enemies you can't see? One member was overheard saying, "It was a mood of paranoia and frustration that gripped the whole crew. Even the music scene felt the impact." New tracks dropped, some hinting at this deeper conspiracy, others calling out specific members for falling for the trap. Fans noticed a shift. The raw street energy was mixed with a sense of caution, as if everyone knew the game had changed. The battle wasn't just between OTF members anymore. It was against a bigger system trying to tear them down. In the middle of this storm, a rare moment of clarity and unity appeared. A group of core OTF members released a joint statement, acknowledging the pain and chaos, but promising to keep King Von's name alive no matter what. They called for the crew to come together, put aside differences, and face whatever challenges lay ahead as one family. The statement went viral, sparking hope that maybe, just maybe, the crew could heal. But even as that hope spread, the scars ran too deep to ignore. Some members refused to sign the statement, choosing instead to step back or continue their solo paths. The video touched fans deeply, sparking a renewed conversation about what loyalty truly means. Some members responded, promising to take the message to heart, while others remained silent, caught up in their own battles. The divide was still there, but the hope for healing glimmered as the dust began to settle. The rap world was left with one question: will the secret deal that split OTF be the end of their story, or just the beginning of a new chapter? The power struggles, betrayals, and emotional roller coaster have shown just how fragile loyalty can be in this game, but also how strong the bonds can be when they hold. This is the moment where everything hangs in the balance. The streets watch, the fans debate, and the crew stands at a crossroads, ready to either rise from the ashes or fall apart for good. The legacy of King Von and OTF isn't just about music. It's about family, survival, and the price of loyalty in the ruthless world they live in. The internet is still buzzing, the drama still alive, and the story far from over. Every fan wants to know who will step up, who will fold, and what's next for one of rap's most talked about crews. So, what just happened? We saw a secret deal tear apart one of the most powerful crews in the game. OTF turning brothers into enemies, loyalty into betrayal, and trust into suspicion. The streets watched as family drama exploded online and offline, with shocking twists, leaked messages, and raw emotions spilling everywhere. From secret meetings to diss tracks, from social media wars to heartbreaking interviews. The saga showed us how power and money can test even the strongest bonds. But the story isn't over yet. With new revelations about masterminds behind the scenes, fake peace talks, and even family members stepping in to call for unity, the future of OTF hangs by a thread. Will this feud destroy their careers for good? Or is there a chance for reconciliation, healing, and a new chapter? Now it's your turn. What do you think really happened behind the scenes? Who was the real mastermind? And can OTF ever come back from this? Drop your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Smash that like button if you're hooked on this drama. And don't forget to subscribe for more insane rap gossip, breaking news, and deep dives into the wildest stories in the game. We're just getting started, fam. Stay tuned.